one day planned. It's going to be a little bit different of a format. We have 14 UNCA students here that will be presenting this morning. They are going to try to present within 3 minutes. We're going to have the timer going, so you can kind of measure how long it takes you. If you go beyond your 3 minutes, feel free to wrap up your thoughts. But do it quickly, because we got a lot of people to get up on stage. The format. So then, we're going to save all Q&A until all of the students have presented. Then we'll open it up to Q&A. They'll all line up on the stage. So if you're presenting, this is the microphone. Don't hold it down here. Don't talk over here. Use it right here. So that way you can be heard loud and clear. I would like to invite Susan to the stage to kind of talk about what's happening with the Hatch Foundation, with UNCA and the Hatch building. So come on up, Susan.
Thank you all for coming out today to support our students. I'm very, very happy to present my Business 366 Entrepreneurship students. These are introductory entrepreneurship students, undergraduate students, and they've been working thus far this semester on business ideas they're going to pitch to you. So the more good energy, good juju you can send their way while they're on stage, and just smile, lean in. I know it's a very friendly audience, and you will support them, and you will have time to ask questions afterwards. We'll all stand up here as a panel, and then you can ask the students. And students, please say your name so that they know who you are. And then stick around for a little bit afterwards if you can to introduce yourself to students. A lot of them are looking for internships. They're looking potentially for employment opportunities as they reach graduation. So please introduce yourself, give them your card, network, and so forth. So Erica mentioned, I'm in the process of working with Hatch and UNC Asheville to establish a pilot partnership. And that will start officially January 1st, and we have some space in the back, so you'll see a lot more students and faculty down here across campus, and not just the business department, working behind the scenes on that. That's going to be housed in the chancellor's office, and I'll be heading that up. So if you have questions about that, we can talk. Another opportunity I'm going to seed is that I do a class, which is an applied entrepreneurship class called the Consulting Practicum in the spring, starting in January. And I am currently seeking a client, a business client. I look for rapidly scaling businesses that are at the right stage where they could potentially hire students full time. They're all seniors, there's 12 students. They work in teams. So if you have a project-based semester-long opportunity where they could be working the entire semester on your business to help you scale, come see me afterwards, give me your card, and we'll meet, and we'll see if it's a good fit for my skill set, the skill sets of the students that will be in the consulting practicum, a couple of them which are here in the room, not all of them. But that's an excellent opportunity for you to get free labor. They get paid for it. We have a fund to pay them, so you don't need to pay them if you're bootstrapping your business. So come talk to me, and that will be a wonderful opportunity moving forward. Thank you again for being here. We're going to get started. We're going to start with Gabby, and we'll have the clock start right when she's here. Woo!
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Cool. Hello, everyone. By show of hands, who here is more of a night owl than a morning person? Sweet. Me too. As a fellow night owl, I really don't enjoy waking up early in the morning. Early morning appointments, early morning classes, early morning workouts, early morning anything. I much prefer to stay asleep, and I like to be awake while the rest of the world is asleep. Who here has also had your stereotypical bad first job? Yeah? Alright, cool. Well, my own inspired me to pursue this dream of mine. What started as a simple coffee shop has expanded to include a gym and an art gallery. Now, my name is Gab Serpko, and I'm introducing to you the Militant Hippie. Now, the Militant Hippie is a hybrid type business. As I said before, it's got 3 different components. What sets me apart are my late hours. I would like to keep it open late and have everybody who's also a night owl like me benefit from this business. Now, I know there are 24-hour gyms out there, but do those gyms sell hot coffees, hot teas, cold teas, a place to converse with friends or family before or after your workout? Militant Hippie would. Now, the coffee shop aspect would be just about the same as any other coffee shop you find around town, except I would like my menu to expand, include unique and personal coffee recipes that I've accumulated from friends and families over the years. Since there would also be a gym on site, I would like to also include smoothies, protein shakes, natural protein bars, other sustainably sourced farm-to-table healthy options. Now, the art gallery aspect. Everybody who knows an aspiring artist knows that one of the most difficult parts of being an aspiring artist is getting your work out there, bringing recognition to what you've done, making a name for yourself. And I want the Militant Hippie to be open to these people, these up-and-coming artists who are looking to showcase their hard work. They'd be able to set up booths, displays, leave their stuff sprinkled around my shop for other people to buy if they're interested in it, as long as everything's for sale, because that's hard work right there. All in all, the Militant Hippie would be a place where those of us who enjoy being awake while the rest of the world is asleep can congregate, get to know each other, share art, push each other to our physical limits, and to enjoy a nice cup of coffee, or tea, if you roll that way. So I'm right now looking for mentors and investors to help make this dream a reality. So if you're interested in the Militant Hippie, come see me after we're done here. Thank you.
All right, you're next, Jason.
All right.
You're next.
This is working. Hello everyone, I'm Jason Edwards. I'm here to pitch to you my idea for mod string. So, picking up a new hobby can be a fun and interesting process, but also one that can cause confusion. Oftentimes people know that they want to try something new, but they aren't particularly sure of what they would like to accomplish. I've seen many people, even in my own family, become so passionate about picking up a new instrument, but quickly become disinterested and move on to the next big thing. This typically either means moving on to a new instrument that they find more appealing, or giving up the process of learning an instrument altogether. This is where ModString, the modular instrument system, comes into play. ModString is an instrument system made up of various segments which can be swapped out and rearranged, allowing users to create and then recreate many different types of instruments. The idea for ModString came to me while I was sitting in my bedroom, and I realized that a large portion of valuable space was taken up by instrument cases and loose instruments. It was then that I thought, what if there was a way people could have access to many different kinds of instruments at a fraction of the cost and storage space required? Here's how ModString works. A larger centralized piece containing critical components for instrument operations, such as the electronics and pickups, functions as the hub for the rest of the instrument. Other pieces, such as the neck, bridge, and body pieces, are then attached to the central hub piece, forming ModString into a full-fledged instrument. People can later swap out these pieces, transforming ModString into a different type of instrument. When someone purchases ModString, they would theoretically purchase an initial full instrument kit that is tailored to 2 or 3 different instruments of the same rough body size. This could be something like a guitar and bass combo or a mandolin and ukulele combo. Some people may be satisfied with just the basic kit alone, but others will want to add additional options to their system. This could easily be done through the purchase of additional add-on kits, which contain the pieces necessary to transform ModString into yet another specific instrument. With millions of people playing instruments in the US alone, in a market that's expected to grow at anywhere from 5 to 8% over the next 5 years annually, there's certainly potential for a product like ModString to make a difference. Whether you're picking up an instrument for the first time, looking for a simpler way to store multiple instruments, or just looking to experiment with the modular aspects of the product, ModString serves a purpose for you. If you'd like to learn more, please speak to me afterwards, and thank you for your time.
Oop, this stays up. Does it? It works. Ta-da. Hi, my name is Maho Miya. I am a Japanese and American student at UNCA, majoring in fine arts, concentrating on printmaking, and minoring in the arts management and entrepreneurship. And my business
idea is to have an art gallery of my own was a built-in wagashi store. So wagashi is a traditional Japanese confectionery, and they're known for their delicate, intricate designs and their seasonal changing ingredients and flavor. They're also designed to reflect those seasonal changes and the natural beauty of Japan. And some of those examples will be ryokan, manju, nerikiri, and daifuku. And there's a lot more. These confectionery will also change throughout the months and season. And the reason why I want to have this built-in wagashi store in my gallery is so that I can share the beauty I sense in my Japanese culture from both from my Japanese artworks, Japanese style of artworks, and also these confectionaries. So, there's like about 12 million tourists in Asheville almost every year, and there is not a single wagashi store, which was very surprising for me, like crazy, totally. So, my plan is to have my store and gallery and wagashi store to have this ethnic, authentic, like traditional Japanese style design. So the tourists can also experience that in Asheville, as well as maybe like these residents in Asheville as well. So I am here to kind of look for somebody that has food and beverage business, opening a food and beverage business. Sorry, that just flew out of my head. And maybe a connection for me to find the wagashi artisans, because that also takes like many years of training and experience as well. Thank you.
Check. Ooh. Are we on? Ooh, wow. Okay. Wow. A lot of people here. Wow, that's pretty incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, breathe a sigh of relief, because I'm not here today to sell you a business or beg for venture capital. My goal today is to simply paint a picture of my vision. My name is Caleb Kaleido, and I'm a student in the arts of photography at UNC Asheville. But I've had the great pleasure of shooting photo for a long time before I ever went to college. And I've shot such a vast array of things, fashion brands, luxury jewelry, bands out of basements, roadkill, and LinkedIn headshots. I mean, you name it, and I'm pretty confident that I can photograph it. My grandfather David was a bird watcher, and his framed pelicans and cardinals lined the walls of the first homes that I can remember. And so now to me, a cardinal is kind of like a visitation. And when he died, he left behind the first cameras and lenses that I ever shot on. And so now I live and I die by that passion. Photographers, we face this Sisyphus-esque battle to have photography recognized as art, like pushing that boulder up that hill. And in my personal approach, I don't really fret over what people see my photos as. I just care that they see them. Because what fascinates me about photo is that it is the precipice of presentation. The precipice of presentation. Some people may not see a photo as art, but photos can capture and present art. And to me, products are art. The iPhone in my pocket is art. The clothes on your back are art. And so if you can capture your product and present it as art, I think you're on track to make some money. I mean, if you can take a refrigerator and make it look like the sculpting feat of engineering that it is, you've got a hell of a package. And here's one of the best ideas that I ever heard on presentation, and maybe you've heard it too. If you can communicate the product, you can make money off the product. I mean, picture the most hideous Walmart dress you can think of, and then picture it on Kylie Jenner, and she's stunting on the cover of Vogue on some dope photo. The next thing you know, it's a fight at the self-checkout just to get a picture with the dress. And so to me, the sky's the limit on mediums that I can touch. And so my vision is to scale up from a one-man producer to a full team production operation. My vision is to build the infrastructure to be able to produce all kinds of artistic product under one roof. And I think that if we can communicate the product, then we can damn sure make money off the product. And since Owen Hall won't do it for us, to end the year, I'm hosting and jurying my own photography exhibition at UNCA. Because if they won't recognize us, we gotta recognize ourselves. And I built my network out of the basement. And now by hosting my own exhibition, I'm building a network of photographers. Because I'm not so keen on visiting networking events. I think I'd rather try my hand at building my own. Because they say, if you want something done right, well, I'm hoping you'll let me do it for you. And all of this to say, I keep my ear to the ground in my community. Because although my vision is in the stars, my people are in the dirt. And I see the value in growing with those around me, with grassroots. And so when people tell us no, we tell ourselves yes. And we never let them keep us in the box that they try to put us in. So if you have a product that you would like to communicate, my name has been Caleb Kaleido, and I would love to work with you. So, thank you.
Hello, hello. Hi. All right, everybody. Do we have any artists in the room here? Show of hands, a couple. That's okay if you're not. You are probably familiar with the arts. It is Asheville after all. But my name is Kayla, and I am an artist and a student at UNC Asheville. And as an artist and student, I understand that I am very fortunate to have a group of artists that I get to work with on a daily basis, understanding all their processes and getting feedback from them, and it's an amazing experience. And I know once I leave school, I won't really have access to that kind of feedback and just group altogether. I also understand as an artist who comes from a family mostly non-artists that it's hard for them to understand what I'm really going through and what I'm doing on a daily basis. They find it hard to understand certain art pieces, and they feel intimidated when they go into galleries or museums because they feel it's kind of pretentious, and it's just hard for them to generally understand how I'm working on a daily basis. And like my grandfather once told me, I know what you do is phenomenal, but I can't tell you crap about how you did it. But he didn't say the word crap. My solution is Art Drop, an app where artists can hide their creative endeavors in their local communities and leave hints or clues for people to go out and find them. This allows for a fun, interactive way for people to engage with their local artists and also just gain artwork for themselves. The app will also include artist profiles so that people can learn about their local artists and learn biographical information and contact information from them, while also having a chance for other artists to connect with each other and learn about who's in the local area and who would I want to work with. The app will also use real-time notification and location services, so you can know exactly when art drops happen in your area, and it allows you to take it to any other city or area that you visit, and you can explore the local art and artists of those areas as well. Now, a major inspiration for this is geocaching, and in the world alone this year, there have been 80 million active geocaches throughout the entire world.
And also, out of all active countries that are using geocaching, the website and the app, the US ranks number 2 in the most active countries in the world. And also in 2022 alone, there was a major uptick in first-time users, with it being a 3-time growth from 2021 to 2022. I am looking for specific artists who are wanting to network with me and to get a collective of artists to basically run the app or just participate in the app in general. I'm also looking for coders and people who know social media analytics, because I have very good experience with that, to get the app off the ground. Art drop, uncover art, and connect art. Thank you for your time.
Hello, testing.
Good job.
My business is Warlock Tabletop. I'm going to pass these around if you want to scan the QR code or enter the website. So my business, Warlock Tabletop, is a gaming-based website for tabletop RPGs. So tabletop RPGs, they're a growing market, and with the use of podcasts and streaming, people can now watch and learn and play with watch and learn from their favorite celebrities. So what we want to change is we want to add a virtual tabletop to these games to allow more moving and spawning worlds. So there's 13 million people already using a virtual tabletop right now. So our plan is to use a simple grid-based system that will allow for moving, interactable, spawning components. With a UI that will do this, a user interface that will allow anyone to program these components themselves. Once people make and share these games, then they can share them and allow other players and new players to visualize and see what they're doing with other people's creations. So no more big rule books that you have to flip through. No more visualizing whole games from nothing. All the information in one place that you can see. Enhance your game while simplifying it at warlocktabletop.com. We're looking for partners and beta testers. If anyone is interested, please come talk to me after this or contact us on our website. Thank you.
Do I need to use the microphone? Or can everybody hear me?
You need to use the microphone because it won't pick up on the recording.
Understood. Sorry. How's this? Okay. So in the adrenaline-fueled world of downhill mountain biking, there's a significant challenge that riders face: the lack of a specialized mountain bike facility that offers both thrilling terrain and expert coaching for racers. My name is Gage Colina. I'm the creator of Club MTB, a specialized training ground designed for racers to seize the opportunity to create mountain biking excellence in their own lives. Club MTB is a high-performance training ground specially designed for competitive racers. Our park boasts a diverse range of trails, each crafted to simulate real race conditions. We offer comprehensive training programs led by professional coaches that include fitness training, skills training, real race simulation, as well as on-site bike maintenance facilities to allow racers to achieve their optimum potential. Unlike existing MTB trail systems and downhill parks, our park exclusively caters to the racer in mind. It offers, as I've mentioned, expert coaching for the seasoned downhill riders and provides personalized guidance for racers wanting to achieve the highest level.
The mountain bike industry is currently booming, with a dedicated niche of downhill riders continuously seeking challenging trails and expert coaching. Our research indicates a substantial market size of around 8 million participants, growing at around 12% annually for the next 6 years, presenting a lucrative opportunity for Club MTB. Our primary target customer is the downhill mountain biking enthusiast, ranged anywhere from 16 to 45 in age. They're characterized by their passion for extreme sports, their adventure-seeking nature, and their willingness to invest in their own skill enhancement. Additionally, families and beginners are part of our demographic as we offer trails to suit all skill levels. We offer tiered memberships ranging from basic day passes all the way to annual packages that include coaching sessions. Our revenue streams include membership fees, merchandise sales, coaching fees, and event sponsorships. Our pricing strategy ensures accessibility for beginners as well as premium services for advanced riders. To help promote Club MTB, we will utilize online platforms, social media, and partnerships with biking communities. We are also in talks with local biking associations, equipment manufacturers, and we plan to collaborate with nonprofits to help engage youth in the mountain biking community. Today, we're seeking valuable insights from seasoned business professionals such as yourselves to help us enhance in our creation and growth. Thank you very much.
Imagine this, you're strolling through, imagine this, it's a warm summer evening and you're strolling through your favorite park. Your senses are awakened by the aroma of exquisite culinary delights, and your ears serenaded by the soulful tunes of live music. My name is Emma Curry, and today I'm going to introduce a one-of-a-kind concept of groovy food on wheels. Our vision is simple yet powerful. We want to bring incredible live music and a remarkable culinary experience to the heart of our city. We will take pride in sourcing our ingredients locally and in our menu being customizable to accommodate dietary preferences and to ensure that everyone has something to savor. But we're not just a food truck, we're about experience. Our food truck doubles as a stage for local and upcoming musicians to deliver a live music experience just as delicious as our food. You can also enjoy a range of different music genres, from jazz to indie, blues to rock, create an immersive atmosphere for all music enthusiasts. But the heart of our business is our community. We believe in fostering connections and bringing people together to enjoy, not just to enjoy food and music. So, we would gain revenue through the sale of our food, live music tickets, partners, sponsors, collaborations, merchandise sales, etc. And the average growth of food trucks is 16.8% per year. So whether you're a foodie, a music lover, or an investor seeking a unique opportunity, we invite you to join us on this journey. Groovy Food on Wheels isn't just a food truck, it's the celebration of life's greatest pleasures: food, music, and community. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Abigail Revere, and I was born and raised on the beautiful island of Aruba. I am here to share my vision towards an outdoor retreat on the island of Aruba. Picture yourself waking up in the morning and you listen to birds singing and wind blowing through the trees. As the sun shines, you walk outside and you see the pool right there. While you sip your morning coffee, the hammock area calls you for a perfect, blissful rest of the morning. To continue your day, you decide to explore the island. You go on a hike, or you go to the beach just 5 minutes away. After this, you can't wait to get back to your retreat to have a barbecue with your partner while you enjoy the sunset. To end your evening, you dip into the jacuzzi with a wine in your hand underneath the starry sky. Our Airbnb will be located in the center of the island, in a nature area. The furthest point will be only 20 minutes away. We will offer a unique, eco-friendly nature retreat. Aruba is known for its stunning beaches and a vibrant culture, but I've identified a growing need for a unique nature, sustainable, eco-friendly experience. Our market research identified a growing need for a sustainable, eco-friendly experience for not only locals but also tourists to enjoy the nature and connect with it. Our Airbnb will set apart from the other ones because of its scarce location in between the nature. There are a few other Airbnbs in this location, but as the nature property are scarce, there's only around 10. We will set apart by having a private pool, a private jacuzzi, a hammock area, barbecues, fire pit, and also being in the center of the island, having a perfect location to enjoy your vacation. To conclude, I invite you all to be part of this journey, and I hope to be hosting you in the future. Thank you.
We've got a few seats open over here just for everybody that's standing that wants to find a more comfortable spot. Be brave.
All right. How many people in this room have a friend or loved one in the fine arts field that you know is tirelessly overworking themselves every night at home or in a studio? Hi, my name is Eli Landis. I'm a 21-year-old fine arts major and ceramicist, and at this point in my semester, I am currently working 4 to 6 hours every night in the studio. This is outside of scheduled class times and my job. Young artists do not have time to get out away from their projects, away from their work, to socialize and escape their bubbles. As a solution to this problem, I'm proposing to you a project that I call Cocktails with Creatives. It is a full bar complete with music and ambiance, but instead of normal dining and like regular tables, we have larger work tables, cabinets, sinks, and easels so that artists can come, bring their friends, bring their projects, and still be able to pick away at their work while socializing and getting a drink. This would appeal to more than just students in their 20s. From 2016 to 2021, the paint and sip industry as a whole industry revenue grew an annualized 4.5%. As of 2022, the Shark Tank featured startup Wine and Design grew in revenue from 35 to 47% since 2011. We would be differentiating ourselves from these types of businesses because we wouldn't be teaching structured classes. We would encourage artists to bring any projects that they're able to transport to the location to work on. All materials would be provided by the artists, but I'm picturing locked cabinets and storage spaces that people could rent out on a weekly basis so that they can store materials and projects that they want to come back to at a later day. This would further appeal to craft artists, drawers, painters, and anyone who does not require a fixed studio space to work. And artists could even bring their non-creatively prone friends in to enjoy the environment, enjoy the bar, socialize, and give feedback on projects. I'm completely alone on this project right now, so I'm currently seeking partners, funding, and support. Any type of advice, if you're interested, please come find me after the presentation. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. So I just want to start by asking everyone in the room, who here has ever bought flowers for a loved one from like a grocery store or like a floral website? And keep your hands up if you know where your flowers were sourced from. This brings me to my point. In 2019, 77% of flowers in the United States were sourced from the Netherlands, Ecuador, Colombia, and Kenya. These are just a few of the countries that supply our flowers that we see daily in the United States. Also in 2019, coming from the sale of roses totally in the United States, 75% of them were sourced from these countries previously listed. Grocery stores, wholesalers, and florists are forced to buy from these countries due to lower shipping costs and labels not being enforced, higher labor shortages, higher demand, and even an extended growing season that the United States just doesn't have. My name is Addison Green, and this is my goal and my vision in my small business in Bloom Flower Farm. Excuse me. I'm from Rutherford County, North Carolina, which is located in a sweet spot, an hour from Asheville, an hour from Charlotte, and an hour from Greenville, South Carolina. I grew up on a 150-acre farm where my grandparents taught me how to live off of the land and take care of myself. In Bloom Flower Farm is a farmer-florist operation where not only do we sell and create flower arrangements for my current market of customers, but we sell to local farmers markets, grocery stores, and anyone else willing to buy from us. In my past, I've created 2 weddings already, and I plan to do more in the near future. Now, in my small town, there's not really a market for flowers yet, and my goal within Bloom is to create this market. My future goals are to open my own flower shop in Forest City, North Carolina, located right next to my hometown, create a flower subscription services, weekly delivered flowers to your door from the months of June to September, continuing my floral design passion with weddings and other events, as well as opening my 2-acre field that I'm currently growing out of to be a U-pick operation. I'm currently searching for coaching, investors, and anyone else passionate about growing and sourcing local flowers. Thank you for your time. I have social media, a website, and business cards available for anyone interested in speaking afterwards.
I have like 4 things to hold right now, so I'm gonna have to pick something, I guess. Don't start it yet. Thank you for being here. I just wanted to tell you guys about pickleball a little bit. If you know what pickleball is, should have this off already, but whatever. It's a sport with a paddle and a ball. Makes an annoying noise that pickleballers would call addictive. You call it annoying, whatever. So, I am a business major here at UNC Asheville. I have to have my phone because I'll forget to say my name or something. So I'm here to talk about pickleball in the area of Asheville and my plan to capitalize and expand on the growing market. It's growing outside of Asheville, it's growing everywhere. But Asheville is a great place to do anything outside, so, and with a tourist trap too. So, my club that I call Slam Pickleball would get pickleball active in the city with students and locals in the area in order to bring them together, as well as increasing their DUPER rating, which is a skill assessment of pickleball players' abilities. It's kind of like with tennis, you get a UTA rating, and this is how you advance, and this is how you go to pro, or this is just how you have fun competition. So I think that this would be really cool because it would bring locals and students together, which is something that UNC Asheville would love to have more of. We kind of feel trapped on our own little bubble up on our hill sometimes, as all of us students agree, and professor. So it would be great to enable us to have a way to conversate with locals in the city, and maybe it not always be about business or something, just it can be about pickleball and follows into business. How cool would that be? So I would like to note that we intend on expanding to other regions. The market and demand is clearly there. I mean, if you haven't heard already, biggest growing sport in America, and that's not by small margins. That is I don't have the number, I think it's about a 20% increase each year. It's around 15 or 20, but that's large. That's unheard of for any growing sport. Even tennis isn't like that. So it's comparable to also like an ultimate frisbee We're a disc golf league, if you guys are familiar with that. So there's numerous schools in the area, including UNC Asheville, that have students that have expressed interest in playing pickleball with more people in the city, getting out, getting active with their community. Every time I go and play, it's not just about the pickleball, it's about meeting new people. And I already have so many friends through the industry that I'm like, I don't forget the pickleball. I've already made, you know, I'm not gonna forget about pickleball, but I could at this point. So we estimate about 1,000 people in Asheville play pickleball, and that's a little above 1%. That's a pretty large number for a small town too. Obviously, we're not super small, and it brings a ton of tourists from out of town too. So my hometown, Hickory, has a large market share for pickleball already. Some serious pickleballers down in Hickory, North Carolina. And so there's expressive interest from all around, and Asheville is a tourist hub, so bringing people is, I mean, all we have to do is have leaves to bring people to this town, so why not throw a pickleball tournament in there? People will flock. So my club would like to host private court sessions and set up somewhat of a indoor tennis inspired sponsored league, because you have to use tennis courts to do it, so we do share that. We're friends, pickleballers and tennis players are friends. And I'm just here to talk to people, to have investors and mentors come talk to me afterwards about this plan. If you play pickleball, just come talk to me. I don't care. I'd love to talk about it. But if you're here and you guys, most people who are here definitely know what they're talking about. I love that you guys are here, appreciating the UNC Asheville student body. Couldn't say more. You don't even have to talk to me. Just thanks for being here. So I really appreciate it. Thank you, Professor. Appreciate that. Who's next?
Hello. My name is Linda Harris. I've been in the restaurant industry for 6 years now. It was my first job. I've done everything from bartending to serving, and the initial passion for it still remains very strong. However, I have noticed that a lot of restaurants have a dim, sterile environment, which is why today I want to introduce to you Greenhouse Grounds, a unique greenhouse coffee shop with vibrant greenery, ethically sourced coffee. It will offer everything from plants to pastries, and there might even be a little bit of live jazz study music thrown in there as well. Yes, the restaurant industry suffered during COVID-19 pandemic, but we have since seen a 10% increase in new establishments, and the coffee house and market is set to grow by $64 billion by 2025, with a 13% increase rate. So we will adapt to these changing marketplaces by offering seasonal cuisine, coffee, plants, decorations like pumpkins, Christmas wreaths, all sourced from local farms. As of right now, the break-even point is $1,300. It is $1,300, and which is very achievable as restaurants get anywhere from 3,000 to 12,000 customers a month. So I definitely think Greenhouse Grounds is a perfect fit for Asheville's nature-loving community. I imagine it up near the Parkway or downtown. Everybody from locals to tourists, families to foodies coming and joining us to create a sensory experience and loving nature and appreciating it, while also having some warm coffee and delicious food. I'm still currently looking for mentors, locations, things like that. So if you're interested in this idea, please come talk to me after the
Hey y'all. So, who here has ever had a dream of becoming a performing artist when they grew up? Like a singer, actor, dancer? Alright, well, I invite you all to ponder for a moment why that dream stayed a dream instead of becoming reality. Maybe you didn't want it long enough to pursue it. Maybe you found out you weren't really good at what you wanted to pursue. Or maybe the voices of the world got in your head. Enough people laughed at your dream to make you think it wasn't practical. Or maybe you moved past this point and really wanted to pursue your art as a career, but were just too confused and overwhelmed with the next steps you needed to take to make it happen. This is where I meet you. Hi, my name is Sydney Humphrey, and I'm a professional dancer, but I started out as just a little girl who loved to dance. I started in classes when I was 8 and knew from then on out that I wanted to dance in my life forever. Throughout the years, though, my dreams have morphed from becoming a professional dancer to a dance studio owner to what it is today. Without further ado, I present to you Motivated Movement, a competitive dance studio attached to a career coaching business for graduating dancers who specifically want to make it professionally. When I started in this business, I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know I would need a headshot and my measurements on hand at every audition, let alone a dance reel, dance resume, and website. I didn't even know how to find these jobs in the first place. And all of these are common obstacles for professional dancers who are just starting out. All of this is why I want to start Motivated Movement, to help graduating dancers find their footing in the professional dance world so that hopefully they're not as confused as I was when I was making these first steps. I also think it's imperative to operate this side of the business along with a dance studio so that the younger dancers can see and understand that they can really make this a career for themselves if they want it to be. To give them the confidence to ask why people are laughing when they say they want to be a professional dancer. It would also take the hunting and guesswork out of trying to find an agency or a company to help you on this path once you graduate, since we'll be in-house. You would also get to graduate from a dance studio that you know can help you turn your dreams into a reality. And to me, that's what it's all about. With the dance studio job market increasing at about 3.5% annually, and the dancer and choreographer job market increasing at about 5% annually, and the career coaching industry increasing about 5% annually. I think this is a great market to be in right now, especially because career coaching, dance-specific career coaching, is an upcoming trend, but still very rare. So, I know my time is out. Thank you guys. I could talk about this forever, but if you're interested, please come find me afterwards. I'm looking forward to connecting with anyone who might help me succeed through funding, connections, advice, or just plain support. Thank you guys.
I think that's everybody. Anyone, a student haven't gone yet? Got everybody? Yeah, maybe we can all stand up.
Yeah, well, I think I'll just do like closing announcements, and then we'll proceed. So anybody that wants to stay and ask questions can. Okay. Okay. So big thanks to our event sponsors, Charlie and Troy Ball, Inside Edge Consulting, Score, Hatch Foundation, Eli the computer guy who always makes the cookies, Andy Lucas, Realty Hub, Biz Radio, Venture Asheville, Edward Jones, Hatch Co-working, WNC Business Hub, BizWorks, Big C Dynamite, Coffee Roasting, if you have a mug, return it. Upcoming events. So next week we have a really exciting event, and all of you students should really come because Jeffrey Kaplan, I've talked him into doing a guerrilla marketing workshop. So he's an incredible resource in this community for the startup community. He's amazing, and he's always very engaging. And on the 15th, we have the Association of Fundraising Professionals. It's a luncheon at the Renaissance Hotel. The Hatch Innovation Hub Pitch Giving is here on the 17th. So come again and pitch. On the 18th is the Asheville Symphony Orchestra Masterworks. American Portraits, that's at the First Baptist Church.
That was pitched very good.
Okay, and right now, Venture 15, I think, when is that happening? The 7th, the 14th?
The 14th.
Of December. So applications are open. Nominate anybody in the community that you feel deserves an award. We got Laura back there. I mean, they're doing amazing things. Lots of great startups. So nominate.
Erica?
Yes.
The 16th for the pitch giving.
Oh, it's the 16th, not the
16th,
17th for the pitch giving, which is on a Thursday?
Yes.
Thursday, right here.
Right here.
Right here. Okay. Awesome. Well, let's give a big round of applause to everybody who pitched. And we're going to do some Q&A. I know, like, I feel like all the microphones, who still has a microphone?
I got one.
Thank you.
I've got one as well.
Anybody have questions for our students? Yes, sir.
You want me to speak in the mic or
Oh,
just?
there.
So the first thing I want to say is, wow. The second thing is, congratulations to UNCA. The third thing is really addressed to everybody here, because when I was at your stage in life, your age, I wish I would have had access to what you have access to. So what I want to say to all of you that I think is really important is that people make decisions to live their life in the stands or on the court. You all are now on the court, which is very valuable. The second thing is I was very lucky in my life. I had mentors show up for me along the way that helped me. And the one thing I learned about mentors is you don't look for mentors. Mentors look for you. And they show up when you're ready. So you all now are on the court and you're moving towards a period of your life where people will show up in your life when you're ready for it. And you got to think about this. You have limited control other than to work your dream and work your passion, and that's when people will show up who can relate to your dream and passion.
Thank you. Any more questions for the students?
Yeah, well, and ask a question.
Great work, everyone. I was really impressed with these pitches. When I was a college student, there's no way in hell I would get in front of people and coherently speak any sort of idea. So great work. You guys are very articulate. You obviously have a great instructor. And some of your ideas are phenomenal, and I'm super jealous that you're so much time. So great work.
Thank you.
Sure. There we go. Steve. Blue Ridge Radio.
Publicly funded. Gifts and donations. This is to the instructor, I think. Is there a summary of everybody we saw today, what their business is, their name, and their contact information? Because there was a lot to take in.
Yes.
And there's a lot of things that I think apply in the community that I think we all can help make connections with.
Yes, awesome. We'll make that available. I have Brian Hickey here who's working with me to get information about all the students together. So if you want to contact me afterwards, Susan Clark-Mentine, UNC Asheville Business, you'll find me an email and then I'll connect you and I'll get it through the hatch somehow and through 1 Million Cups. But please do approach the students if you have some time right after and introduce yourselves, leave a card, connect on LinkedIn on your phone, and would love to have a round of support, all wraparound support for the students. If you're interested in one of these or more of these and you don't get a chance to speak with the students, please see me and I'll make sure you get connected. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you guys.
All right, let's give them a round of applause.